very good morning to you. The show is Morning Grill, Chill, and Grill on Orange TV, channel 59, Star Types 113. No, you may be wondering, what's going to happen? Stand, of course, I just like this formation, okay? And that's how we're going to be rolling on today's edition. Well, like we do every morning, this is the entertainment segment of the breakfast show. Of course, we climax with entertainment segment. And I will be having an artist, a gospel artist, today with me here. He's a powerful singer. You rate the best of people that sing when they sing live on stage. You're going to be seeing that of the artist which will be who is going to be here right now. He goes by the name Chimdi, Honourable Chimdi. Honourable Chimdi, very much in the building. I think you must have been seeing some of his videos on TV, but then we are going to be hearing from him how he's been doing, his motivation so far whenever he is on stage on the show. The show is still Morning Grill, Chill, and Grill to go. We'll be right back. Let's just have a snippet of his video, and then you'll be seeing him live here with me. Be right back. Don't go nowhere.
When I said Zama, you said boye, Zama, boye. Zama. Boye. When I said boye, you said Zama, boye, Zama. Boye. Zama. Are we ready? I want to see how you're going to give the Lord a dance. When I wake up in the morning, I just sing hallelujah. Hey, hallelujah, Hosanna, that is my praise to you. Hey, all who want to burn me is okay, that's what you do. I will lift my praise high to everybody. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Go say, celebrate, 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 celebrate. Come on, celebrate, 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 celebrate. One more time, music. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Okay, it's all about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. Tonight, it's all about Jesus. 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 When I wake up in the morning, I just sing hallelujah. Come on. Hallelujah, Hosanna, that is my praise to you. Let's go. All who want to wear me is okay, that's what you do. I will lift my praise to you, Yahweh. When we want to Zama, to the boy, hey. When we want to Zama, to the boy, when we want to Zama, to the boy, when we want to Zama, to the boy, when we want to Zama, how is it? Zama, 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 when praises go up, what happens? I want to see how you back
Okay, the show is still morning grill, chill, and grill on ONTV, 59 star times 113, and of course, yeah, prior to this, this time, I talked about guests who I'm going to be having on the show, and it goes by the name. I call him Honourable Chimdi. Okay, we call him Honourable Chimdi. Okay, but he'll be telling us the reason why he goes by the name Honourable Chimdi. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome Honourable Chimdi. See, as though you're a politician. Are you a politician?
I played some student politics in school.
Serious?
So that's the
Okay. 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 Now I get the picture. And it seems to play you very well then.
Yes, I was a strong politician. I still love politics.
Okay. Before Christ arrested you.
No, politics is not.
Okay.
Not
Okay, all right. Don't mind me. I just wanted to tease you. Okay, let's get to meet you. Okay, I know you're not Honourable Chimdi, but I know you're Chimdi. But then, okay, you told us the reason why that name came to be. But then let's get to meet you more.
Okay, my name is Chimdi Son.
Okay.
I'm the fourth out of five. I'm from Abia State.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in the city of Owerri. I graduated from Futo. I studied biochemistry.
Okay.
I love gospel music. I grew up a church boy. So we fiddled with some musical instruments, and that was just it. When I graduated, I felt like let's step up our game, let's do something professional.
Okay.
And that's just it. I was looking for a name for my brand, and because I was popularly known as Honourable, so Honourable became the brand.
Okay.
Because I didn't call it Honourable Chimdi, yeah.
Okay, that's good. And if I should go into that again, you yourself going into politics one of these days?
Yes.
To change the narrative.
Yes.
Okay, that's good, because sometimes if we don't have some good people, into the fold of politics and all of that, it goes wrong. So it's very, very good. If you say that one, man, I agree with you. Okay, tell us how you started. Biochemistry, right? And then I understand that it's a thing that has got to do with talent. But then how was it like, blending that talent, that trait of music in you, then with your studies and all of that, and excelling, coming out, and then going professionally into music? So tell us about it.
I grew up in a strong academic environment. My parents are into academics. So, like I said, I grew up a church boy. Every day you go to church, and there must be a weekly activity. There must be something you go to church for. But my parents are this: go to school, earn a degree, and get a job, get a life.
Okay.
Well, because it was now inborn, we grew up with it. We now found ourselves doing it, and we could not stop anymore. It now became a lifestyle, no more an addiction. We grew past the addictive level to now a lifestyle, so we can't stop.
You can't stop again. Just like the seed has been sown already, and now we're getting the outcome of all what we grew up with. Okay, I saw your video. Initially when you came up, of course, I was like, maybe you're a regular artist, all of that. But then I haven't seen your video on YouTube, and I understood. I was like, wow, because like I said initially when I opened the show, I talked about the mode at which I rate artists. Sometimes I often tell people that you get the best of artists. You know who is a real artist when it comes to stage performance. And I saw you in that video, holding a whole lot, thousands of people down, like, carrying them along, praising God and all of that. What's your motivation like? How do you feel when you find yourself like, you're carrying people along, people are worshiping God, and you're just like leading the train?
Wow, that's where anointing comes into that's where we give room for anointing and grace.
Anointing and grace.
There are lots of people that are talented, but it's quite challenging to hold such crown. And when you do your job, when you're at your place of assignment and call, you give the Holy Spirit a chance to do what He wants to do. Your own job is to come, you're not to charge everyone. Although there is a place for little bit of professional activities there, but I think it's grossly spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yes, it's grossly spiritual.
spiritual. Okay, because having said, I know very soon we'll take another snippet of the video for people to, see your performance, your rate of performance, and all of that. But you talked about spirituality, but then there was this, this urban style of, like people are like, what I'm talking about, yeah, this blend of train and all of that,
When you talk about administration, entertainment is also involved.
Okay.
Now, lots of people they are quite myopic when you talk about entertainment. We all think it's secular. When you minister to God, you're entertaining God.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
what it means.
Wow.
So when you understand that there's a place for entertainment, you've got to be a bit professional in what you do. You love to be excellent. The spirit of God we have in us is the spirit of excellence. So anything you do, you must do it well. A philosopher will say, what is worth doing is worth doing well. You wouldn't just come off stage and say, okay, Holy Spirit, take over, and you wouldn't do your homework. You've got to first put yourself into this place that I'm about to minister to God and to the people, and I'm about to handle a crowd. So you first know your target audience and know how to condition yourself before you come up that stage. That's what lots of people don't understand. Some people do studio work and it just ends there. So when they come up stage, they produce what they did in the studio.
Yeah.
But you've got to develop yourself that even if it's live or demo or something, you can stand the test of time.
Definitely. I talked about this because of, some people will think that Christianity is boring, but I've come to realize Christianity is not boring, especially in the area of music, and I saw your video, I saw the creativity, I was like, whoa, this guy is good. But then some persons out there will feel like, everything just happened magically, like you just started up and then everything. Tell us those constraints you had, initially when you're starting off.
Musically, you've got to develop yourself. You've got to add some value to yourself. You've got to go for seminars. You've got to improve your skill, shaping your skill. That's what it means.
Okay.
Lots of people think it's magic. Wow, you're good. It took us years, like I told you. Every Sunday in church, every weekday, you must be doing something, and unconsciously you see yourself developing. Now, when we get to this level, you still understand that we're in an evolving world. And we need to be updated. You need to stay updated. So you've got to always gather some music materials and get yourself updated.
Change is very, very constant, just like Honourable Chimdi just stated. You just need to it's a continuous process, developing yourself till you get to that apex. Well, the show is still Morning Grill, Chill and Grill on RNTV, and we're going to be, seeing the video done by Honourable Chimdi. Just get that pulse, see what he can do, so you understand what we're talking about on the show, live on the show. We'll be right back after this time out.
Hallelujah, Hosanna, that is my praise to you. Hey! Oluwa ti gba mi sókè, that's what you dey do. I will lift my praise high to everybody. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Go say, celebrate, 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 celebrate. Come on, celebrate, 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 celebrate. One more time, music. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Okay, it's all about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. It's all about Jesus. Tonight, it's all about Jesus. 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 When I wake up in the morning, I just sing hallelujah. Come on. Hallelujah, Hosanna, that is my praise to you. Let's go. Oluwa ti gbe mi sókè, that's what you do. I will lift my praise to you, Yahweh. When we want to Zama, to the boy, hey. When we want to Zama, to the boy, when we want to Zama. I carry my blessings. 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 Go down, 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 go down. I carry my blessings. 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 Hey, wait a minute, Sama, 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 Sama. Onye na-agba isi abụọ ngwọrọ.
Okay, so you now get the clue of what we're talking about. Honourable Chimdi in action on stage, doing what he knows how to do best, and also, you know, gingering the people, you know, making them to come alive, praising God and all of that. Something good to write home about, using his energy and everything, and even bringing the urban style and all of that, carrying people along. That's the best thing. If you're doing music or you're praising God or doing something, there's no audience appeal, then yes, we understand the Holy Spirit, yeah, does his own part. Then the audience appeal comes from the artist as well, you know, knowing how to carry the people. That's which I saw. I'm a pundit when it has to do with entertainment, so I'm talking based on that fact. Okay, welcome to the show, Honourable Chimdi. Wow. Okay, prior to this time, you know, off camera, we're talking about the era we found ourselves, the COVID-19 pandemic and all of that. You know, as this the pandemic itself affected the church activities and all of that. You know, I understand churches were locked down, worship centers and all of that. So from your own assessment, what do you have to say about that?
It's really affected every sphere of life.
Mm-hmm.
It affected worship centers, government parastatals, and every other area of life. It also affected our purse, our finances, because no programs, no shows.
Mm-hmm.
You still know how it will affect you, but you still have to keep your fans trained. You still have to keep your fans abreast with what's going on. That's why we now leverage on social media.
Okay.
No matter the pandemic, COVID-19 did not affect the social media.
Social media. You talked about the pocket. So would you say that you made money from the social media? You know, aside the lockdown efforts and all of that.
The essence of social media was not to generate and to keep and support that going.
Okay.
To tell them that yes, we are still on. This is still what we do. When you generate enough traffic on social media, that's when you start doing business.
The e-marketing.
Yes.
I understand. Yeah, there. Oh, okay. Now, if you look at, let's go social-wise. You know, we all live in a society. You know, so we see all what is happening, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, based on the time we found ourselves, this is end time. You know, a whole lot is happening. How do you feel when, you know, persistently evil keeps happening? You know, amidst churches. You know, let me say the church. You know, how do you feel like that these things keep happening? You know, and we keep praying and we keep doing so many things to cultivate this spiritually, so to say, but so what have you got to say? How do you feel like, you know, having been an embodiment of Christendom?
I think it's a call for Christians to rise up to their responsibilities in whatever you do. And we all know about the Bob Marley and how his music united warring factions
Okay.
in a country. Now, music should be a tool for evangelism. Music should be a tool for social adjustment.
Okay.
One of the reasons why there are high rates of rape, suicide, depression, I believe lots of youths in Nigeria listen to some jargon from some people. You see songs that promote nudity.
Vulgar,
You see
yeah.
songs that promote irresponsibility, songs that promote some high rate of social vices. And funny enough, these our media houses play these songs. No proper censoring, nothing. You just see songs like that rising, and these youths feed this into their minds and they start practicing it. So it's a kind of wake-up call for gospel artists too.
Okay.
Now we've seen ourselves in this perilous time. I think we ought to pass that message of peace, that message of morality through what we do. Let's keep pushing. Don't just come up and say there are no funds for that or resources.
Okay.
But keep pushing. Use your platform. If you're a carpenter, please do some work that would have some effect in the minds of people. If you're a fashionista, if you're into fashion, if you're
Okay.
please do clothes that would have some moral sense
Okay.
in the minds of people. I think that's what we ought to be looking at now.
Okay, let me come from this perspective. I know you're very sensible. From the way you talk, you're very intelligent. But then let's look at this situation in the society again. I would tie it to the artist. You know, we have secular, we have gospel. You know, and haven't said that some artists out there play some kind of vulgar songs and all of that, which also psychologically tells into the minds of listeners and viewers and all of that. Now, some people will say that sex sells. I'm coming. I want to get somewhere. They will tell you sex sells and vulgar stuff sells and all of that. And now someone will tell you that, okay, fine, since this one sells, the gospel, or when I go into gospel music, I wouldn't sell. I'm talking about some people out there. Some people will say that perhaps they wouldn't sell if they venture into gospel. Now I want to ask, because you're a gospel artist, an ambassador right now, can a gospel artist make money doing gospel, serving God and also making money as well?
Okay, let's come down to our terms we use.
Okay.
In the secular world. We say, can a gospel artist blow?
Blow, yeah.
Yes. You find out there are lots of them. I wouldn't want to start mentioning names, but we know wealthy guys
Wow.
that made it in the gospel world. Now the challenge is
Well, you
that
can mention names too.
we have the Frank Edwards.
Good. Okay.
He's one person that we can say, yes, we've seen him having properties and making or generating wealth
Yeah.
from the gospel music.
Gospel music, okay.
It's not about going secular. Most of the secular artists don't even make it. They have other side jobs they do, some dirty deals they also do.
Okay.
So it's not just the music thing. What would make you stand out apart from the God factor? It's one, your content, your creativity,
Okay.
how much you can brand yourself
Okay.
and make yourself sell.
Okay.
Now, something happened some years ago. 2 secular artists hosted the show in UK. Well, one was quite, let me not really say reasonable, and the other one was senseless.
Okay.
And in UK, the sensible artists, when I say sensible, you understand what I mean.
Okay.
Those that write good lyrics and make good meaning. Sold.
Okay.
Her show sold more than the other person's.
Okay.
Okay. So when people say sex sells, I think it's a complex. It's a complex they have, but it's wrong. It's 100% wrong. We've gone for programs where we have secular artists, gospel artists too.
Okay.
They do their thing. Secular music is not bad.
Okay.
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 Once your song has a way of promoting, let's say, content, morality,
Good morals.
education, or something. Where I'm against is when it's now vulgar or crazy.
Okay.
I'm against that. But when you want to do music, do good music.
Okay.
do good music. Now about the sex issues
Okay.
and the nudity, no matter what they do, once you still come up with your message, you still find out that you're valued.
Okay.
You're valued. Even in the society, you get more endorsement deals when
Okay.
you do good music.
Okay.
And when you do, check out the Kobams Asotwo,
Yeah,
check
okay,
out
yeah.
these guys. These guys get endorsement deals more than these other ones that will be singing the nonsense. No company would want to promote some sense of immorality.
Okay. Okay, let's still come back to this again. You know, amidst all we've said, let's go into gospel. Would you attribute that every gospel artist are all spiritual?
No. Okay.
Okay.
That you do a song and you write lyrics that is Jesus filled does not make you a Christian.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think I'll be rounding off anytime soon. But then, what are you up to? You know, we have your video right now. We have your stage performances all over the social media and all of that, and also on TV as well. So, what are you up to right now? You know, before we leave.
Okay, I'm working on new singles and the album project in view.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we're still sourcing for more contacts to expand our reach.
Okay. What about like the recording label or so? Are you considering that?
Yes, if the deal would be quite considerate.
Okay.
Yes. You know,
Okay.
we have terms and agreements.
Definitely.
And all those ones take us off.
Some people normally sign slave contract and all of that. Okay. Let's leave. But then before we, what are those words of advice you have? Something you have to say to strengthen someone out there, you know, what's seeing me right now?
Work at God's pace.
Okay.
Do what God has told you to do. Don't go copy another person. You're not in a competitive environment. Do your
Wow.
own thing. Be yourself. Be you.
Be you. You just have to be original. Any social media contact or so, just drop it quickly before we leave.
Honourable Chimdi. Just search Honourable Chimdi on Google. You get
Honourable Chimdi, as simple as that, on YouTube, Facebook, every platform. Just go search right now and check out what he has got to do and what he can do likewise. Well, thank you very much. Let's observe one formation. Not like this. Because that's what they do you agree. I understand, but then we are covered with the blood.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
That is not to say we can't, but then because of the benefit of those watching, let's observe formats, you know. But then thank you very much. I just want to thank every one of you seeing us right now on today's edition of Morning Grill, Chill and Grill on Orient TV, Star Times 113, Orient TV 59, and we've seen Honourable Chimdi. Okay, well, of course we saw his video as well, doing great and waxing strong. Singing alone has proven that, man, there is hope. There's hope when it has to do with gospel, and that we have some sane people out there also doing music, doing it in a positive light, and also cooking the minds of people to a normal level. Well, thank you very much. Let's do it again on Thursday, same time, same station, and I remain go Pluto. No, they won't.